Hello chickens, welcome back to my channel. Angela here as always, and a lovely day to do a little bit of a craft project. So I hope that you're excited to do what we're making today. Here you can see I've made one example in the one signature. So this is in the mouse signature, as I'm calling it. And we've got this little collection going on here. I'm not quite sure what to call it. I will think of a name by the time I edit it and upload it. So it looks really sweet, and I think this is on a tea stain page, so it's just opposite the writing page here. All right, so what have we got? We've got a little tag that's acting as a belly band, and then sorry all the noise, that's my daughter hoovering. We've got a little envelope which I've just stuck a little blossom petal on from my shop with a button there, and then I've just taken one of my pieces of ephemera and tucked that in like that. We've got the little mouse ephemera card, so I've just put those two together. Then I've got a little envelope I've made out of the plain book page and stuck it in there, and this tag's acting as a belly band, and that goes in there. But I've got a little card. I love the bird cards, isn't that so cute? And I've tucked that in there. And then this is a doily, the doily with the sort of pink doily. And then I have taken a large tag. To be fair, I did chop off about 1/4 of an inch because I stuck this a bit too high. So there we go. That I've made a pocket at the back there. We've got a pocket on the side here. We've got a little envelope which you can stick things into, and then the band, the little tag, is a belly band. So that's what we have got for this little project, and I think it looks ever so cute with a bit of lace. I've just stenciled on there, so that's a tea stain page. Right, so I'm going to just put this to the side here. We are now going to do the same in our other signature. I have earmarked a page, so I'm going to put it on. This is the start with the shaker. We got the mice, and we got this lovely avocado page, and I am going to stick it onto this bit right here. All right, so the other one was on this side, this one's on this side. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. I'm going to take out this page, just go like that so you know where your page has got to go, and put it onto the table next to me. All right, I'm going to keep it like that, just peg on there just to remind me. And we're going to do a bit of stenciling on there, but I just want to show you quickly what I've gathered. So for this one, I'm using the hedgehog card. I've stitched around it, you don't have to. I've backed everything as I always do with my lacy paper. We're going to use this lovely toad card with the ladybird. I love that one. I'm using the other, this is the mini envelope. I've used both of them for this project, one in each signature. So we've got this one, and then I thought just to break it up with all the floral, I'll put in this card. So that one's going to tuck in there. We'll put the flower on. Now this is a book page. I'll talk it through in a moment. And then this large tag is going to go in the back. Now the doily I'm using for this is this one. You can get these as digitals in my shops. I've got, I think, doilies 1 and doilies 2, or as a printed kit. All right, so that the details for that are in the description box below. And then we're going to use the other bird card for this. I've just added a tab and an eyelet and done that, so it's easy access. All right, so that's everything there. I've got a little flower petal. I used the lighter pink one. I think this color, the cerise with the white on the other. I'm using the cerise with the light pink on this one. All right, I've got the scrap of fabric which I've sewn a little button onto, and I'm going to cut around there, and I'm going to use this from the freebie. Beautiful. I'm going to use a piece of lace. It's only a short piece. I'm not quite sure yet which color I'm going to use, so I've put that there, and I've already sewn the button on. Don't worry about that one. I was going to go with that, but I changed my mind. So there we go. So that's the one. All right, so everything is there. we're going to start off by doing a little bit of stenciling here. I'm enjoying the sunny weather. My daughter has just, her and her friend have just sorted out my garden, and now they're sorting out my house. Isn't that amazing? I feel very lucky, and I love a clean house and a tidied garden. So I'm hoping to put some pictures of the tree, and I managed to get some little photos of the tiny mice and a couple of things. So I'm hoping to add them to the end of this video. Oh my gosh, that was a bit bright. I wasn't expecting it to go so dark, but it's all right. I'm just going to do this around the edges here now. There we go. Just a bit of a shocking one there, but that's okay. We'll live with it. Right, so that, so this one was the seedless preserves, and the other one I did was spun sugar. All right, so those are the two that I've used today. I just wanted a bit of extra detail there. Right, now I was going to, but I ran out of time, but it's just an idea. I was actually going to take my embroidery thread and just do a running stitch in one of the lilac colors on the edge of this doily, you know, like where there's got like little hand stitched issues there, but I haven't had time to do it, but I thought it would be a nice idea, a nice finishing touch. And I'm going to get this stuck in. Now, I'm going to do, I've got this little peg here for a reason. I want to just see quickly with these three things. It's these two things, I think, just to place my tag properly so that I don't do what I did the last time now. This one's easier because it's a rectangle, where the other one was shaped, it's scalloped. So I'm wanting to just get this, if I get this about there, closer to the edge, I just want to see, you see the tab is a bit long, so I need to just move this down like that. I think that will be better. Then I don't have that problem. So even if it's up there, and then I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to make a little mark there, right in here. And that's just going to help me line those up. All right, so there we go. And then I've made a little mark there from where that needs to go. Okay, so just a suggestion as I learned from my faux pas there. Right, so we're going to have this as a little pocket. So just put your hand on that side, and then you can grab your glue. Gosh, what's happening to the glue? Right, so I want to get my glue on the top edge, the back. Oh, that was a nice sound. Like that. And there we go. So we're going to make a little pocket now. We want to get it in line with that one and that little one there. Gosh, Paige is making a lot of noise. Sorry, guys. Right, so there we go. See, you won't see the lines. I've got that one there, but we'll cover that one shortly. Right, so we've got our little pocket here now. Yeah, perfect. Right, now I've taken the book page. I have trimmed it down. This is the plain one from the altered book pages for the garden. So this is down in the gardens, altered book pages. And in there I have a plain page for things like this. All right, now you can use one that's not plain, but because when you fold it up, you're not going to see the image that's in the middle anyway. So that's why I've gone with the plain. This is a bit of a funny one, so ignore the misprint here. I printed on it twice for some unknown reason. But anyway, I have stitched around it purely because I didn't want to stop the video to go and stitch it. But you don't need to stitch it, glue is fine. It's only one sheet of paper, and I use 160 GSM, so that is about 60 pound weight. All right, I have trimmed it down, so it's quite narrow. What you need to bear in mind is look at the tag. All right, the tag is going to play an important role, the small one, so that when you close it like this, and I'll give you some measurements, you can stick it on there and have a little bit of space there and a little bit of space there. All right, so that's the important bit. You've got a 1/4 of an inch there and a 1/4 of an inch there. Okay, and it's just narrower than the actual length of your tag as well. All right, so I have, for mine, I've trimmed it down to 4 3/4 inches in width. All right, so 4 3/4 inches. That is 12.2 centimeters. All right, and then the length, I've trimmed it to, it's 8.2 and 8 1/4 inches. All right, and that is just short of 21 centimeters. I have slightly trimmed it on the one side. Okay, so I want you to go and fold, it's just about 3 inches in. That's going to give you your bottom flap. And then to work out the top one, put your tag there and just see that it's going to be free. All right, you don't want to get it over there because you're going to struggle to open it. That's the point. All right, my flap is 1 and just over 1 1/4. All right, so that's about 4 centimeters. Okay, so that's what we needed to do there. I have inked it all up. You don't need to sew. I am going to now just glue 2 sides together here. So it's just this bit we don't want to glue. So I'm just putting some glue on there. Gosh, that's a noisy child. She's just cleaning. So give her something to do. Something useful instead of sitting on her phone, don't you think? Right. There we go. There we go. So I've got that there. So now that's open. It hasn't quite taken, but it's like a little envelope now. All right. So all we need to do is remember our little space. Now it's good to use a pencil for this. Now here's me doing that there, and I nearly made a mess up because actually it's got to face this way. The page is this way and our pocket's there. All right, so just remember that. The other one goes the other way because it's on this side. Right, so we're going to line it up just a little bit away, like 1/8 of an inch away. All right, so just a couple of mils. And all we're going to do is we're going to make that a pocket. So we don't want any glue here. We want glue on the other 3 sides. So there we go. I use the fingers because I just find that that way I don't get it wrong. It's very easy to get it wrong when you're turning things upside down. All right, so here we go. We want it here on that little mark and just a little bit away. Right, I think I've got it now. You can just drop it. So there we go. This is really easy, guys. You can do this in any theme, and I just love the interaction of everything. So we've got a pocket in there. We've got a place to store things in here. We've got a pocket in there now. And now we're going to just do the belly band. And this is really easy and fun to do. I quite enjoy it. Right, this one now, remember, is going to go here. And we don't want to infringe on this flap. So just keep an eye here. The way I did this was I just made a little mark with my pencil there, and that one is at the bottom. So it's just for me to see that I've got to put glue up at that end. All right, so let's do it. We'll put some glue here and here, and then of course here. Right. So let's get that down. We're going to go just there and just there. Is that straight? Yeah, I think so. So just going to hold it down for a sec with my hand and put the glue back on here. Don't think I need this glue for anything for a little while. Right, so that's pretty much the base of your project. So really not hard, and a great way to use up book pages if you've got them as well. All right, so we've got that there. While that's drying, I just want to take my little envelope, the mini one that comes in my kit, this little one I've got, and I'm going to take that little flower and the little scrap that I had, and I'm going to just cut this out. Right, so there we go. I've cut that out, and I want to just stick that on here, and I've got a new fabric tack today, so we won't have that going on. Oh, I know what she's doing that's making such a noise. I asked her to clean out the cutlery drawers and to wipe them. I'm thinking, what's all the clanging about? So that's what it is. Yeah, I'm having a clean up. Makes me feel good. Especially when I'm not doing it. Right, so now we will get that on the edge there, I think. Yeah, so this is the side where I want more glue and not so much that side, so we'll just go around there like that. Okay, right, so let's open it up, get it like that. There we go. I think it just finishes it off really like that. Look. Okay, so we're coming along here now. We've got our little symphony card that's going to tuck in there. We are going to just move some of these goodies out the way. Oops. All right. We want to take our little tag, and I have the little beautiful word that comes from the freebie in my Facebook group. Right, and then we want to just get this on here somewhere. It's beautiful, isn't he? Oh, Thomas the Toad, you are gorgeous. Let's put this down now. I've got a Freddy as well. Freddy the Frog and Thomas the Toad. I'm just going to put it right there. Right, so we've got that there, and then it's a case of, do I want a bit of green or do I want a bit of purple? We'll look at it when it's all together, and then I can make the call. Right, so we've got Hedgie here, or Henriette, here we go. And we've got this little one now, and I am going to just put those together. I don't think I can get Henriette, she's in the middle there, so let's just go like that. These will keep the flap down and fit underneath the belly band like that. Yeah, so that can go there and that can go there. Okay, and then it's just a case of our little bird, and I do love this. I love the birds. I think I'd love to do just a kit on birds. I just do love the birds. Right, there we go. And then our nice large tag, and I did think of adding some bits to this, but I'm not going to at the minute. All right, so that goes behind the envelope, and there we go. You can see with all those checks beforehand, it works out pretty well. So now let's have a look. Do we want a little bit of mauve? I quite fancy that. Or a little bit of green. I put pink on the other one, so it's one or the other. That or that, and I think I'm going to go with the purple. Right, so we will just take this, grab my scissors, just trim off that edge. Okay, and then I'm going to get it just on the edge there. I never know which is the right side. We'll just go with this one. And then I'm just going to put this on over here. How easy is this? So a great way to use doilies, or if you don't have a doily, You can use any paper really. I mean, this goes with any theme. It really does. So you can't go wrong. Okay, so there we have it. That's our little project for today. We've got this one, which is on that side. And if I just grab the other book back. Okay, it goes like this. And that really looks nice. It's sort of picking up all the bits from there, and that goes like that. So we've got that one which we've just made. Really interactive. That was the word I was trying to think of earlier. And then we've got this one that I made earlier. All right, guys. Go and grab your doilies and all your goodies and have some fun. This is a nice project for the weekend. Really enjoyed putting it together. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. We'll make another little project for the journal, which is coming along beautifully. So until then, keep well, have some fun crafting, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.